Good morning.
Good morning.
So, today marks the end of our trip. This is the fourth day, but we've broken up a couple of the vlogs, so it's not like the fourth vlog as such, but it is the fourth day of our trip, isn't it? And we're going home today.
Home today.
Home today. We're going to hopefully go to a couple of places on the way. You want to go to Gunwharf, don't you? Which is a big shopping mall here. And if we've got time, there is an English heritage castle that we might pop into on the way. But if we're running a bit short of time, because it is quite a long drive home, isn't it? 4
to 5 hours if the traffic's in our favour.
Yeah. So we'll play the castle by ear. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. So it's been a nice room. I would stay here again in this hotel.
Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to stay here. Hopefully they've had a few supply issues, but I think that's not a local thing. That's nationally.
With like food, you mean, in the pub next door at the Joins,
stuff like that. But actually, the room itself is ideal. Yeah. It's very centrally located for all the bits that we wanted to do. It's literally right on the motorway, but you wouldn't know, you wouldn't hear it.
No.
When we go outside, we'll show you a picture of the front of the hotel. And the only thing I would try and do next time is upgrade to an
upstairs. Yeah. They've got like
little balconies. The kids are super excited to be going home.
Yes, anyway, right, so we'll see you guys in a minute.
See you shortly.
Okay, you want one last sit on the chair, don't you? You love that chair. It's very nice, I like it. A little bit of lawn maintenance going on behind. Here's the overview of the hotel. Lodge at Solent, and that's the adjoining pub. So it's very convenient. We just literally went in that door to that door. Nice.
Hello.
Hey, filling up the car.
That's where you're gonna get home.
Very true. Okay, this is a very large car park, so we're in section D. Good to remember. Okay, quite a nice little shopping centre here. There are 5 guys. Delicious, but a little bit expensive. Let's catch up with the creatures. And Shelley, of course. Okay, well I think there's a lot here to explore. Well, Cornish bakeries are really hip at the minute. I've never seen an apple, rhubarb and custard pasty though. 1935, the K6 was produced to commemorate the Silver Jubilee of King George V. It was the first telephone box to be used extensively outside London. Over 65,000 were built. Very cool. I'll tell you what, you don't see these anymore. Well, not many of them anyway. Children, in olden times, this is how we used to speak to each other. We used to communicate with these relics. So this very cool sculpture is of HMS Sirius. Let's read the HMS Sirius. This sculpture, featuring the flagship of the First Fleet with HMS Sirius, commemorates the courageous voyage of the fleet which departed from Portsmouth on 13th May 1787 and arrived in Sydney on Australia's Foundation Day, 26th January 1788. Huh. Very cool. This is a lovely area, I like it. And we are actually very, very close to the historic dockyard where we were a couple of days ago. Because on our way in I actually did see the masts of HMS Warrior. So we are very close to all of that. Another huge figurehead. HMS Vernon figurehead. This figurehead originates from the 4th HMS Vernon, a 50-gun frigate that that saw active service in home waters, the Americas and the East Indies between 1832 and 1848. She was laid up in Chatham Dockyard until emerging in 1867 for use as a floating jetty. In 1872 she was given a new lease of life as a hulk, anchored in Fountain Lake, Portsmouth, where she was a tender to HMS Excellent for torpedo training. That's a large torpedo. Here's the famous Spinnaker Tower. Don't think we'll have time to go up in that today, but maybe when we're next here, because I think we'll be coming back. There's so much to do. So much that we didn't do on this trip. Yeah, I don't think we're going to struggle with finding anywhere to have lunch today. Not that we want pizza, because we had pizza last night for room service, but Pizza Express, there's a Wagamama up there. An Indian by the look of it. Bella Italia. Do like Italian food. Nice. Oh, what, a Hubbox? Oh yeah, Hubbox, yeah. Good old Burger King. But you can see just there peeking through in the distance. Close-up view looking upward at the Spinnaker Tower. Quite an impressive structure. You're looking out to sea. I must say it's a pretty nice view.
He's a statue.
He is. Now, if you do like your naval history, I believe I'm correct in saying that our last battleship... Okay, I know some of you are now thinking, oh, nerd, but our last battleship, HMS Vanguard, was tragically sold for scrap in 1960. And the romantic side of the story says that she had a soul, like all ships, didn't want to go to the breaker's yard, so she slipped her toe on her way out of the harbour, and that beigey, pale yellow pub on the corner right there in the centre of the screen was where Vanguard drove in ashore, saying, "No, I will not be taken to Scotland for scrap." Took a few hours, but she was refloated and towed all the way up to Scotland and broken up over a period of about 2 years. Very tragic. But I do believe that that is the exact area where that huge ship drove ashore. Her bow driven in there. And she was such a long ship, she would have been sticking out here somewhere. She was very difficult to see on camera, like the perspective. But she was a large ship. There you go, a little bit of naval history there. This really is nice. I like this. I like it here. I've been to Portsmouth a couple of times, but actually I've never been to Gunwharf. So for me, this is new. Like I said, Shelley's been here a couple of times. She wanted to come to this big shopping outlet. Yeah, nice. Handful of boats there, just manoeuvring. Well, one's manoeuvring, the others are tied up. The Gunwharf was built in 1662 to enable ships' guns tested by the Army's Board of Ordnance to be fitted into the warships built within Portsmouth's Royal Dockyard. The site was in continuous military service for over 300 years, most recently serving as a base for the Army's ships and boats until it was handed to the Royal Navy in 1998 for them to add to their HMS Vernon site for disposal in 1998. That looks fun. You can hire like a little mini boat and just go around. That's very cool. Maybe next time. Another figurehead, a very large figurehead, but actually didn't say what ship it was from. That's a shame. Ferry boat going over to the Isle of Wight, which is just over there. The St. Faith, she's called apparently. And that's how close we are to the historic dockyard, because there are the masts belonging to HMS Warrior. Nice. So a different perspective looking at the harbour mouth of that area there where HMS Vanguard ran aground. Very different perspective on this photo that we've just found. If I can get that into focus. But yeah, I think that is where she was stuck. Man, she was a big ship. Yeah. That's the spot. Okay, so we did find a little bit of time. The kids were desperate to do these boats. So we were equipped with our life jackets. Let's do it.
Police boat. God is good at driving.
Nice.
Beep beep.
You're going to be a great captain. No, yeah, turn the wheel.
Stay seated, AJ. How is this?
I'm floating.
You good?
Yeah. Oh no! Boy! Boy! Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! A boat!
Oh!
We've crashed.
No, going backwards. Go faster than them. Going back.
We've crashed. Action stations.
Police boat.
We are in a police boat.
In a car, driving a boat isn't like driving a car. It takes a little bit longer. Okay, right. Right, start turning.
I'm floating! I'm floating!
Right, ready? In a minute, you're going to turn that way. Right, turn. Turn, that's it, don't turn it too much.
That's it, Tilly.
This way a bit.
Perfect. Oh my goodness. Collision stations. Woo! Well, this is fun. I'm glad we found the time for this. So this is what, £12 for what, like 12 minutes, did she say? But if it was really, really quiet, you could stay out a little bit longer than 12 minutes. But I think those are the rules.
Hold the boat straight.
You ready, Jane? You're loving this, aren't you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. I think I'm loving it too.
You're going to go round. And then that way again.
I'm sitting now.
Yeah, you are sitting. You're doing a good job at sitting, AJ.
You get it started and then I will finish
Right, we're going to try.
it. You're going to show me.
We're going to go this way now.
That's where we were a minute ago with like the cannons and that figurehead up there and the sculpture of HMS Sirius
Bubble.
and that phone box, which we can just about see
Like you. I'm floating.
on the camera. There it is, right in the
I'm
middle.
floating.
Right, that way a bit, that way a bit.
More boats you could choose from. You got a lifeboat, ferry to the Isle of Wight.
Look at it, look at it. Remember, when you finish, I'm going to do it.
I would. Stable. Back this way a bit, back towards Mummy. Back towards Mummy, back towards Mummy, back towards Mummy, back towards Mummy. And then we're going to go straight down. That's what we're trying to do. Right, that's it.
Fantastic job, Tilly.
That's it. A bit towards you, a bit towards you, a bit towards you. That's it, and then a bit towards me. straighten up.
That's a big crane, just in case we need rescuing. Loved Andrew's rendition there of Baby Shark. Hopefully there's no sharks in here. These guys were called Mini Port. Like I said, it was about £12 for 12 minutes. Yep, that was super fun. I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, trying to teach a 5-year-old who has no interest in sailing how to sail was hard.
Yep.
But otherwise it was quite fun.
Yeah, I think she did a good job.
She didn't do bad.
We're walking underneath that very large crane. I assume a retired crane, I don't know, it might still be operational. Does it say if it works still? Oh no. Interesting sculpture there. Divers, navy divers with a mine. I like that. Very cool. That's a very nice looking pub. There's another reference there to HMS Vernon. Somewhere around here is the Vernon Gate. Not 100% sure where that is. Maybe just down there. That looks like an old gate. I don't know if we're walking that far though. These would have to be the most posh bathrooms I've ever seen in a shopping centre. They were definitely posh bathrooms. So we've just sat down for some lunch at Bella Italia. We've put our drinks order in and we're looking forward to that. But what a nice sunny view to have lunch. Right there by the Spinnaker Tower. So we've just put our food order in and we are particularly excited.
Good lady.
That is some good lemonade. What was your flavour?
Melon, pomegranate and orange.
The ice
Nice.
is going to melt in my drink, so it's nice and cold. Just go right there.
They're nice, these. Yeah, I like these. So Shelley, what is in that?
This is arancini, which is little rice balls with like crab and
Is it rice balls?
rice.
Rice balls.
Is this a carrot?
With crab and other
It is a carrot.
deliciousness in it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I got the bruschetta, which looks absolutely delicious with some mozzarella, tomatoes, some vinaigrette. Tilly, look at you with your cheesy garlic bread.
I got carrots.
And AJ, man, check you out with your hummus and yeah, you dipped it. Cool. This is so darn good. How are your crab and prawn balls?
Hello, teenagers. I'm going to do
Teenagers?
science.
Doing okay.
So the ice needs to melt. When the ice melts in the bubble, it turns into water.
So it'll fall in, won't it?
Yeah, and when you twist this around,
Well, it won't take long because the sun is quite warm. Ah, there it goes, look. Push it in. Oh, almost.
This is fruit starters. You have this to begin with, and then when you get in this,
So our mains has arrived and you have got...
very much.
Thank you. Spaghetti bolognese, meatballs and chippies. What was yours? Can't
Do you
pronounce
want
it.
inside or on the side for you?
Can I look at myself and Daddy's phone?
Is it delicious, Tilly?
Babu! nice lake.
How you getting on today? Is that good? You doing alright? Quick t-shirt change here, wasn't it, Mother Bear?
Yes.
This is so good. Tiramisu! Well, we're all done with lunch. That was delicious. We are now heading to one more shop. Perfect.
Daddy, look what I can do with this.
Close enough. Chocolate procured.
And it says Matilda.
It does. The chocolate did say Matilda. So we've made it back to the vast car park. We've definitely not got time for Portchester Castle, unfortunately, because it is 2:30. So we are going to have to start heading back now to dear old Kernow. So yeah, we thought we would skip the castle. Like I said, it's getting a bit late, and we're going to head home. What do you think? 4-hour drive? What's it say on the sat nav?
5 hours.
5 hours?
You better account for traffic.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Lovely.
3.7 miles. At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Ringwood Road towards Dorchester.
Do not be deceived. We are actually at the Exeter service station for a break. Pit stop. So here at the Exeter services, we have got these plastic screens in between the chairs and tables, right? So a sensible precaution for the coronavirus. But yet, right where Shelley's sitting, where's the screen? So you could literally be sitting right beside each other, coughing, sneezing, etc. And there's no barrier. No barrier. That's bizarre. The almost home trees. Goodbye, England. Hello, Cornwall. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
It's been a few days since we've been back from our little holiday in Portsmouth.
Yeah, about a fortnight.
Fortnight? Has it been that long?
I think so.
Okay, but we had a great time, didn't
We
we?
did have a lovely time.
Yeah, cool. We just wanted to film this very quickly just to say that well, like I said, we had a great time. Hotel?
Lovely. Really liked it. Liked its proximity to everything. There wasn't a lot in the room, but we didn't need a lot in the room because
No.
we didn't stay there.
No.
We stayed there. We weren't there during the day.
And how much did the kids like Polton's Park?
Oh, they loved it. They really did. And we could have easily spent all day just in the Peppa Pig bit.
Yeah. So we just wanted to say that was super fun. We've obviously broken it up into a few videos. So although it was only
4 days.
4 days worth, I think it ended up being 8 vlogs, didn't it?
Which is quite good, isn't it?
Which, yeah, it's alright, yeah, because they would have just been ridiculously long, wouldn't they? I mean, if we had put all of Polton's together along with the Peppa Pig,
It was nearly an hour.
it would, yeah. So you just think, well, we'll split that up. But we will definitely be back. We've got tickets, haven't we? The tickets, I think we mentioned in the Portsmouth Historic Dockyard.
Valid for a year.
Yeah, valid for a year. So we will definitely try and go back.
And we've got English Heritage membership,
Yeah.
which is 15 months long. So we've got well over a year on that as well.
Yeah, because we never did quite make it to that castle, did we? Which was a shame. Portchester Castle, I think it was called. Because that looked super fun. It was Roman, and then I think it became Anglo-Saxon, and it's just been built on over the years, and it's just it's quite an impressive castle. So we'll try and do that next time.
But watch this space, because we've got lots of other things that we've got planned.
Yeah, we're going to go back to a few of our favourite places as well.
Yeah, we're going to check out, now that we've got English Heritage membership, there's a few English Heritage things that we want to check out.
Yeah, so it should be super fun. So I think that's pretty much it, really. So, from us to you, cheers and gone.